You know you're a change agent, right? You know that you're able to change and completely eradicate certain issues in your community, right? You know that you literally are the answer to someone's problems, right? You know that you literally can be the force that completely changes the atmosphere and the political landscape of your nation, right? You know that you have the ability to completely change things that are going on in your state, in your community, in your city, county, and even in your world, right? Well, if you do, or even if you don't, take the next 5 minutes to take a listen to what I have to say on how you can be an activist and truly make a difference in your family, in your community, in your city, state, nation, and world. Take a listen. I'm DC Howard, founder and principal coach of Wayineers. If you want to know more about me, as well as also this company, click on that link above to be able to get that information, as well as also listen to the end of this video. But right now, I want to make sure I provide 2 patented strategies on how to be that effective activist. Once again, 2 patented strategies on how to be that individual that makes a difference in your sphere of influence, in your community, in your city, state, nation, and world. And so in order to do that, first and foremost, above all of that, you have to have an issue or matter that you are passionate about. As you can see via my shirt, this is my issue or matter that is passionate, that I'm very passionate about because it's real, it's relevant, and it's relatable to me as a black man living in the United States of America. I'm very passionate about the fact that even right now, as I'm taping this, the individuals that are responsible for the murder and the death of Breonna Taylor, yes, those individuals which are actual law enforcement officials that have not been arrested, have not been indicted, that's something I'm very passionate about. But in order for me to be an effective activist, in order for me to be effective in making a difference, I want to make sure that you get 2 strategies here today that allow you to be able to do that. And so in order to be able to be effective, you have to be on your P's and you have to be on your Q's. Once again, you have to be on your P's and you have to be on your Q's. So strategy point number 1 is preparation. Preparation is so very key. What does that mean? That means getting your hands on every single bit of credible information that you can about your issue or matter so you can have a particular stance on your issue or matter. That means being able to go to Google. That means being able to search on the internet. That means being able to dig into the files of your governmental laws as well as guidelines and different individuals of credible sources so you can have that information. And so here are a few tidbits that I learned about what it means to truly have Black lives really mattering here in the United States of America. Do you realize that even though we only represent 13% of the US population, that is Black Americans, we represent 34% of the prison population here in the United States? Did you realize that 1 in 3 Black same-sex couples live in poverty right now compared to literally only 7% of heterosexual white couples? Did you realize that 79% of all prosecutors across the United States are in fact white men? Did you know that literally only 43% of African Americans own their own homes, which is the absolute lowest percentage that it's been since the Fair Housing Act of 1968? So as you can see, preparation truly is key, and that's strategy number 1 about how to be an activist and make a difference in your sphere of influence, in your community, in your state, in your nation, and in your world. Now here comes strategy number 2. So we talked about being on your P's and Q's. We have the P, which is preparation. Now here's the Q. The word is inquisition. It doesn't actually start with the Q, but it does have the letter Q in it. What is inquisition? It's being very strategic and specific about questioning things about your issue or matter. So going back to the Black Lives Matter point that I have, here are some questions that I would say is an inquisition of the whole, if you will, hypothesis. Here's something to think about. Why is it that the coroner, meaning the individual in your municipality that is the person that is able to officially state the cause of death for someone, is usually an elected official that has never had any medical experience? Why is it that individuals that are of color, Black Americans, aren't able to get housing in newer communities? Why is it that right now in the NBA, as well as also in the NFL, 2 places where African Americans are usually the predominant workforce, there are very few individuals in the executive seats, such as general managers, such as even owners? These are things that you want to be able to have a proper inquisition about when it comes to being able to actually challenge a stance that you're standing for. And so once again, that's strategy number 2 of how do you be an activist and make a difference in your sphere of influence, in your community, in your city, state, nation, and world. Once again, strategy number 1 is prepare. Being able to do each and every single bit of research you can on your issue or matter so that you can make sure that you are the most knowledgeable. Number 2, inquisition. Being able to strategically as well as very, very specifically question what are the particular aspects of the system that you don't understand to be able to get a better understanding of how do you go about making change. And so these are 2 patented strategies that you can use when it comes to being able to understand how to be an activist and make a difference in your sphere of influence, in your community, in your city, state, nation, and world. Thank you so very much for watching this video. And here are a quick 6 things that I would like for you to do after now watching this video. Number 1, if you really enjoyed the content that you saw today, be able to click a thumbs up to be able to like and support this particular video as well as our channel. Number 2, in the comment section, type some comments about what you liked about this video, as well as also if there are particular things that you would like for us to talk more about or be able to share more about in future videos that we have. Number 3, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Go ahead and subscribe to us so you can be a part of our total Wayineers network that we're able to have all across the world. Number 4, click on that get notifications bell so you, yes, you are the very first individual to be able to know about the fresh new content that we deliver each and every single week. Number 5, follow us on social media. We're on social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course YouTube, all with the handle @Wayineers. And then number 6, look in our description. Once again, look in our description and you can book a session with us. You can have a session with us here at Wayineers and myself, DC Howard, founder and principal coach, master certified life coach, and the care coach that stands for career and relationship excellence coach for the millennial and specifically our Black millennials, where you can be able to get a absolutely free 30-minute exploratory session, as well as also we have session plans that are available for you, and we want to be able to connect with you. So look in our description. Go ahead and go to our website, which is wayineers.com. It's in the description, so click on that as well. Thank you all so very much. Time is the most valuable non-renewable resource, and so we truly appreciate that you spent that time with us here today. And once again, we here at Wayineers want to make sure you reach your destination of success by letting us help you calculate your route. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and we look forward to seeing and speaking with you soon.